CodeRed selected.
What's good, guys? It's your boy CodeRed, and I am back with another one. So listen, man. If you're watching this right now, this is post beta. This is post beta. This is taking place after the beta. All right. Um, I just wanted to get that out the way because this is going to be a video talking about the beta and how it went. That whole thing, right? So I don't want people to get confused. But this is the second beta for Marvel Tokon, and difference from the previous one is that this one was open throughout the weekend. So the first one had a very strict schedule in how they ran it, and this one it was just open. So you got a lot more time to play, and a lot more time to just pick it up whenever you felt like it, which also gave me I wouldn't necessarily, well, yeah, I would say that a better experience with it because I didn't feel as rushed. I didn't feel like I had to form my schedule around the schedule presented to us from the previous one. And so this one was allowed me to have a lot more time with it and really focus and learn a lot from it. I played a lot of characters, a lot more than I did last time. I stuck with like Cap all the way through last time. This one I played, man, everybody. Like I'm looking at the character screen. I literally played everybody, except for Iron Man. I didn't really touch Iron Man, but this gave me the opportunity to play a lot, and it was fun. It was really fun. The big thing about this game, and I want to say, is that it's doing a good job of trying to blend things, I guess you could say. It plays, it's fun. It's fun. It's like, I don't know, I enjoy playing it. Like I enjoy putting the game on and just playing it. And sometimes, fighting games can become a thing where you just like, you do it as a chore sometimes. But with this one, I really can say that I enjoy the game. I just enjoy it. It's a fun game. Things that I noticed that changed from the previous beta to this one is I do think that the tag system has gotten better. It's a little bit more responsive than what it was previously in the previous game. And this could be because I've just gotten kind of used to it. But in the previous one, one of my biggest issues was that I felt like the tagging and just the assist overall, the system was not responsive enough. Like, it just wasn't to me. This one, it flowed really well. A lot of the things within the game, as far as tagging, just it felt right, felt a lot smoother. So I appreciate that about the game. That's one of the really the only major thing that I noticed within the game that just changed, but it helped to boost the game a lot. But yeah, overall, dope. But of course, there are critiques of the game, and without the critiques, I don't think the game can improve, right? No game can improve without critiques or things that they can work on. Some of the things that I do want to talk about, and something that I've been talking about for a while, and people may get mad, I don't care, but I do think that auto combos are strong. They are really strong in this game. And again, this can be more of, we haven't had time to really play it with training mode and learning proper counters to certain things and stuff like that. But I do think that auto combos are strong, and so strong to the point to where it there's no reason not to do them, right? Now I know this is a beta, and I know that, early on, especially, you don't know, some people don't know, different things. And this, especially even if you do know, fighting games really well, when you're playing a game that you don't have time to really train, auto combos become a reliable way to play the game, right? And it's used as an introduction, obviously. And even above that, the auto combos do serve a purpose within the game. They help out with so many other things. But I think right now, with what I have been able to see, the way that those auto combos work, they are really strong. Of course, you have defensive options and ways to stop them, but literally your options just reset the neutral. There's no reason not to go right back into them and to do them again, to the point to where it creates a repetitive experience. And again, this is just a beta, right? And I'm sure once the final product comes out and we learn different things, it will get better as far as like dealing with them. But from my experience and the stuff that I've seen, they are really strong. They are really strong. So yeah, I don't know how they can change this. I just don't know. Like I'm trying to think. I don't even think that there's push. They might be push. I gotta go back and look, but I don't even think like there's really pushback on them. Could be wrong, but like just it's something to make them not as useful, I guess you could say, because there's no reason not to do them. Especially if you're fresh or you're just learning, like you're gonna already be just doing the auto combos. But on top of that, if you're getting a constant success and not so much of a downside, why would you stop? So, but I've been saying this. It's a little frustrating. The other thing that I want to talk about with this game is I think that well, first of all, let's talk about the system itself. The combo system itself is how it works is very unique and detailed. There's a couple of videos out where they're talking about the combo system and how to properly do it and utilize it to its highest degree to get as much as you can out of it. And it's some really deep stuff. It really is some deep stuff. When you're just playing the game on the surface, of course, you keep getting, the combo breaks and stuff like that after you get to a certain limit and just kind of like explode. It's kind of like explosion, little red kind of looks. But there's ways to literally make these combos go on for a long amount of time just by little things that you're doing within your combos. It's like a little bit of math here and there that is keeping that bar from building up, right? So you can get those extensions. So it's very, very deep. But overall, the routes and the way that these combos pan out from character to character, it's I don't know if I want to use this word, but it's generic. It starts to look generic because it's like I feel like now, especially now that I'm playing, once you've learned one way, you've learned them all. That's how it's starting to feel. And I think that that's going to pose a problem because you have such an entertaining and beautiful game, but it's being kind of watered down by the same routes, right? And even like with the stuff that I know now about extending combos and making them go longer, it's still kind of like the same thing for each character. So I think that what they need to do is they need to get in here and try to figure out, ways to stretch that and make that a little bit more on the expressive end, like a little bit more, like create more routes and ways to do different things and different setups. Of course, this is not a Marvel versus Capcom game or whatever, but like, of course, that game has so much broken stuff, but what made that game really cool, MVC 3 or whatever, was that there was a lot of unique stuff, so that it got to a point to where you started to see really, of course you had your top tier broken teams that were just common in tournament play, but you started to see a lot of like these teams coming together and just so much unique stuff being done with these characters because there was a lot of diversity and there was a lot of ways to get into different routes and different setups. But I think with this game, it's generic to where when you learn one way, you've pretty much learned it for everybody, and it just becomes a point of who's going to do it faster, you or your opponent, who's going to get the upper hand quicker with that particular thing. So I think they need to just find some diversity in that. I definitely think so. The other thing, and this is a thing where I think over time it's going to get better, but I think that the game has, I don't necessarily, identity issue kind of. I don't want people to take this the wrong way, because I have been seeing like some people talking about like comparing it to other games and what they thought it would play out. I don't think that it should be compared to other games. I don't think this is a Marvel versus Capcom game. I don't think this is a Dragon Ball Fighters game. I don't think, like, I've heard even the comparison with Grand Blue, which I am actually starting to see now that I've played it. It's not any of those games. It is its own game. The issue is, however, is that I think that it's taken so much from all of these different games to where it needs to establish its own identity, and figure out how it wants to play or how it wants to be. Because I think what is happening now is that because it's pulling from so many different games, people are trying their hardest to compare it to this game, and they're creating a disappointment in themselves. Whether it be, oh, I thought this was like a Dragon Ball Fighters game, and it's like, because they see certain comparison and certain things within those games that are in this game, and they're saying, well, I thought it was like that, but it's not like that. Well, no, it's not. It's not meant to. It's not going to play like that. It's not meant to play like that. Whatever. Well, I thought it was a Marvel vs. Capcom game. This game is absolutely not a Marvel vs. Capcom game. I can promise you that. This is not a Marvel vs. Capcom game. Well, just thought it was a Grand Blue, so on and so forth. So I think what is happening is that this game has to establish its own identity, find out what it wants to do, and build on that. Again, how they gonna do that? I don't know. I do not know. But I think that is important for this game, especially how it jumped on the scene and why, and it was so fresh and so new and unique. People gravitated to it, me included, and I still enjoy it. I still love the game. I still think it's fun. But people have gravitated to it because it came on the scene looking just so unique and so original. And now I think that it's taking a lot of elements from other stuff, and it's drawing the comparison, and so now people have put an expectation there for the game based upon what they believe it's trying to do. I think this game needs to establish what it's trying to do so it separates itself. Hopefully that makes sense to y'all. Hopefully. But yeah, I think that people, like, now I know people are starting to kind of, and I think this is the way with people nowadays. We so quick to change our minds about stuff, which you have a right to, but it's like, we got to give things a chance. And I think now, certain things come out, certain things take place, and it's like, oh, that's the flavor of the week now. And so we start to bash other games or bash other things because now this is the hot little new toy or whatever that's out. So now, this is everything to me now compared to, well, this should be like this. And I think that we kind of got to get out of that. And I don't think that, I think this game is going to be fine. I think that there's a few things that need to be tweaked about it. But I really feel like once it's all said and done, it will get there. But yeah, that's just from my perspective and how I feel about the game. I think the game is a great game and it's in a good spot. But it has some things that it needs to work on. So that was a lot. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. How was your experience with the beta? Did you enjoy it? Did you feel like you had a lot more time with it? Do you think that, just it's playing great? What are some things that you wish would change about it? What's some things that you enjoy about it? You know what I mean? There's a lot to take in with this game. So I'm pretty sure people have a lot of views and opinions on it. And I would love to hear it, man. I really do. Would love to hear it because this game has so much potential. It's ridiculous. And I think that a lot of feedback and a lot of information could make this game one of those classics that we talk about for a very, very long time. So let me know how you feel about this game, man. Get in that comment section. I would love to hear from y'all. All right. As always, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. CodeRed, and I'm out of here.
CodeRed selected.